Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, traders and investors. Alex from MarketWise Asia over here. So, do you miss me? Okay, last week I didn't do my usual Facebook and YouTube live also. Okay, because I was away in Perth. In fact, I went to Perth with Jay. In case you didn't know about it, yeah. So I went with Jay with the whole family. So two families. Okay, his and mine. So we were there. I was there for about 10 days. Jay a bit earlier. He was there for about 7 days. So for the first 3 nights, okay, we were together. So we went to a farm stay and we actually, saw the Milky Way. So luck was on our side. So yeah, on the first 3 nights, actually, it was totally cloudless in Perth. So whether when the sun shines on you, it's really really hot. Okay, as in it's hot but not that humid, so it's still fine. Okay, so at night we were able to see the Milky Way. So that was amazing. Okay. All right, so let me take a look at the comments right now. As I saw LW, Adeline, okay, and okay, before I forget, okay, good night, Jenny, okay, go and sleep, okay. All right, so Adeline, Dave, Mark, Pei Wen, Wei Lun, Hadley, Gilbert. So good to see you guys again. So I'm back from my 10 days of vacation. Okay, Wai Lam, Kok Xiong. All right, so if you can hear me loud and clear, just give me a like, share, or comments. I will really, really appreciate that. Okay, so just let Facebook and YouTube know that you want to see more of MarketWise Asia content in the future. Okay, so let's wait for some more people to stream in. Okay, so while let me add the screen over there. Okay, so let me do this. Okay, that would be great. All right, so as usual, a disclaimer first. Whatever I share today, it is just for education purpose. Okay, not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. Okay, so please do your own due diligence. All right, and anyway, yeah, all right. So I think June holiday is coming already. So any of you guys are heading away for some holiday, let me know where you are going. I believe quite a number of you here, okay, might be parents, okay. Yeah, so my girl is actually 6 years old. So for those who just came in, right, I actually went to Perth, okay, not too long ago, okay. I went there for 10 days. So I went to Margaret River for a farm stay, I stay in Kennington. So yeah, so a lot go to Swan Valley, quite a number of places lah. So there were some old places, there are some new places as well. Okay, hello Sumoon, hello Ray. Okay, so as usual, Arden is saying Hong Kong and Macau. Okay, is that a family trip? Okay, all right, fantastic. So Telegram channel, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, please share and subscribe and follow if you could. Okay, all these are my channels over there. Hello, Zach J. All right, and for those who just stream in, right? Okay, if you are a seasonal Vantage insiders SVI, okay, please type letter S in the comments. S, just type S, okay? Just let you know, okay? The seasonal Vantage insiders connect night, okay, to be held on the 7th June, Friday, 7:30 to 9 p.m. So this is only exclusive for the SVI members only. So for those who SDI, you should actually receive an email update from me in the afternoon, okay, regarding the weekly Monday video updates, right? Okay, so inside that post, okay, you should be able to find the link, okay. Please register for that, okay. So as I mentioned, right, it is really meant for the graduate. Ever since I started SVI, I don't have a face-to-face person yet, okay. So really meant for connect, network, and to learn, okay. So I will share with you the market outlook, okay, how to maximize your seasonal data, and I'll be sharing with you a new tool as well that I use, but I usually don't share to public, okay, and also a lucky draw as well. So please register for this event, okay. All right, so totally free, okay. Only one only one SVI members only. Hey, don't be shy. I know Wei Lun is there, okay. Just type letter S in the comments and entertain me a little bit, can or not? Okay. All right. All right. So Wai Lam also SVI, right? So yeah, just type letter S if you are the SVI member. So do register for this event. Okay, let's kickstart this session right now. So for the economic data for this week, right? Let's continue, right? So okay, thank you so much. Now I see a lot more S. Thank you, Henry. Thank you, Tarun. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Okay. So academic data for this week. This week, by the way, today it is actually a US holiday. So today is actually Memorial Day. So the US market, it is actually not open today. In case you're wondering how come the market like doesn't really move. Okay. Thank you for all the S. Okay, Gilbert. Okay. So for this week, okay, actually not much lah. Okay. Today, of course, Monday is a holiday, nothing. Tuesday is the consumer confidence. Then Thursday, this preliminary GDP QQ, okay, quarter on quarter, unemployment claim, okay. Then Friday, it is the PCE price data. So not so much of things lah, but nevertheless, okay. Yeah, so these are the things that could potentially, okay, move the market depending on what the media want to say. So these are the fundamental news results over there. Okay, so yeah, before I go into the outlook and such, right, I think it has been a while. Okay, I know, recently, resurgence of the Chinese market. I know people asking, what is the intrinsic value of certain stocks lah? What's the intrinsic value of Alibaba and such? Okay. So for those who are so-called value investor or you invest in the long term, okay, you tend to hear this thing called, I want to know what is the intrinsic value of a stock, how much the stock is actually worth, okay? I know of a tool, okay? This site is called Simply Wall Street. How many of you actually know Simply Wall Street, okay? If you know Simply Wall Street, okay, just type letter Y in the comments. I mentioned before, I think a long time ago, maybe I don't know, I don't know, 2 years ago, okay, when I first started this live stream, I mentioned about Simply Wall Street, okay. Yeah, so they have a lot of things over there. Oh yes, Jonathan, you know about Simply Wall Street. Okay, how many of you say no, yes, or if you don't know, just type. If you don't know, just type no in the comments. So Kelly, yes. Shah, yes. Okay, fantastic. Okay, okay, Henry, I'll post the link. It's Simply Wall Street. Simply Wall Street. Okay, so actually quite a number of you guys say yes. Okay, fantastic. So you guys know about this intrinsic value thing or not? Okay, so this is the intrinsic value. So yeah, so just you can register for a free account or you can do for a trial account. You can access to I think 30 stocks per month or so whatsoever. But anyway, this is mine is a trial account also. Okay. All right. So yeah. So let's say for example, you want to check about Meta, for example, just Meta stock. Okay. So Meta stock. So this is like an analyst report, very similar to like analyst report, tell you, okay, what is this trading at, how many percentage below the estimated fair value, earning forecast to grow 12% per year, earnings grew by blah, blah, blah. And a lot of these are, so this is the snowflake data, whether it's a value, future, company, good health, dividends, or not. So, okay, can show you a lot of things, okay, blah, 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 a lot of things, okay. I don't really want to show you all the things over there. But what I'm interested, okay, is to go on this left-hand side, this valuation tool over there, okay, this valuation tool, okay. So what is the fair price? Not the NTUC fair price. Okay, this is the intrinsic value, okay, the fair price of Meta when looking at its future cash flow. So this is the discounted cash flow, okay. All right, for this estimate, we use a DCF model. Okay, if you want to know how they use this DCF model, right, okay, you can watch the video over there. They can learn how they actually use the data from the DCF and such, okay, and learn how they do the calculation and such, okay. So personally, I'm not so keen to I mean, there's no time also to share with you all this calculation. But okay, personally, I'm also not a fundamental guy. So please don't tell me how to calculate all this DCF, all this, okay? All right, so you can see that right now, okay, the Meta is about 478. So the intrinsic value of Meta is about 559 lah. So right now, it is still about 15% undervalued lah, okay? Somehow today I can't use my drawing tool. I don't know what happened. Okay, let me try this. Try again. Oops. There is a Simply Wall Street. It's very popular. I know it's popular, but I don't know whether it's really popular or not. I know about this side. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let me try again. You can draw. Yeah, today I don't know what happened. I think cannot draw unless I restart my Chrome browser, which I don't want to. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this is the fair value over there. Actually, personally, okay, how many of you actually how to say use DCF, you agree with DCF and such. So personally, I you can use DCF, discounted cash flow, as an aggregation, estimation how much it is worth. But don't take it like the holy grail, or this must be the correct value of the stock. Okay, so for example, you want to check, for example, Baba. Okay, Alibaba. I know for the past number of years, Chinese stocks has been very, very undervalued. Okay, so you want to check Baba, blah blah blah, trading at 48.6 below the estimated fair value. Okay, go to valuation. Yeah, so I do. Fantastic. Yes, that's right. But it is all based on assumption. That's right, Tarun. You're right. It's all based on assumption. So right now, just let you know, okay, Alibaba, okay, the current price is about $80. Okay, the fair value based on the intrinsic discounted cash flow method, okay, it is about $160. Okay, again, this is all based on fair assumptions. Now the thing is, okay, those analysts sit at their computer screen wearing a nice jacket, nice suit, and just crunch some numbers. Somehow magically, they are able to tell you the value of a stock. Okay, when, okay, for example, Marine, or even Zuckerberg don't even know 5 years later, how will the company revenue perform. You get what I'm trying to say or not? So I'm speaking from my own example. So for example, I know I used to run some companies and such. Okay, it is very hard for me as a co-founder, all right, to project what is the revenue 2 years later, 3 years later, 5 years later. And somehow, like those analysts, can project, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road. I don't even know what's the revenue next year. Somehow they know. Okay. So just take it with a pinch of salt. Okay. But of course, DCF is actually good, okay, for those stable company in the market for a long time. There's very predictable market, okay, and also product fit. People are always, there's a consistent revenue flow. For those growth company just in the market, not so much lah. Okay, right. If you agree with me what I'm trying to say, just type yes in the comments. More for the stable companies, very predictable cash flow, revenue, and such. I repeat, those really growth company and such are not so applicable. Okay. Rayan say can use on Singapore stocks. I think can. Okay. DBS Group Holdings over there. Okay. So DBS Group also it has a lot of markets lah. Okay. So again, banks can't really use DCF, okay, because of the way banks do their accounting method lah. So banks DCF is not a good gauge. So if you see banks right now, it is trading at 49.3% valuation. I don't think it's accurate lah. Okay, I don't think it's accurate. Okay, so the fair value is 70. I don't think so lah. Okay, all right. So banks not so applicable. So it depends on the industry that you are using also. But use it as some aggregation estimation. If you want to explore this site, you can do it. So for those who just joined, okay, simply watch it. You can just go and try it out yourself. Okay, simply I post the link in the comments. Okay, so let's head back to we are traders. Okay, we are traders. So let's head back to these key levels right now. So this is the S&P 500. Okay, so as I mentioned, today it is actually US holiday. So it is a Memorial Day. So there's no trading today. Okay, so can you see my star signal over there? Okay, later I'll go through them. So okay, so the let you know over there. So this is the S&P 500 futures over there. Okay, and let me go back to this zero gamma level, this XPX cash index. So I'll go back to the spot gamma, which I always do. Okay, so the SPX gamma exposure, okay, So for those who just joined me, okay, if you don't understand, not so important. Basically, it is telling you the options dealer hedging position, whether they are net positive gamma or net negative gamma. Okay, all right. Positive means that they long calls, longs are put, short. As in negative means they are short put, short call, etc. But nevertheless, okay, this is about 5,003. I can't really can draw now. 5,003 level. Okay, so it's about 5,003. The zero gamma level. So this 5,003, based on the cash index, SPX cash index. Okay, I've already this level. Okay? So this is the zero gamma level. I've already drawn here. So it's 5,003. So this will be acting as a important level. Okay, if price really go below 5,003, we can expect more volatility in the days or in the weeks to come. Okay, of course, 5,000 level remains the very important gamma level support. Okay, so 5,003. All right, and also want to let you know, okay, the developing central pivot range, because as you know, we are approaching the end of May already. It's just less than a week we are approaching June. So every single month there will be a new central pivot range to be acting as a support. So for those who are new, can you see that price acting as a resistance over there, resistance as CPR. Okay, once price broke above the CPR, it is acting as a support. Okay, acting as a support, acting as a support, acting as a support. Break below. Okay, now above the CPR. So okay, you can see that if you search for the developing central pivot range over there, okay, you can see that this is the next month June CPR level over here. Can you see this light green dotted line? So can you see this green dotted line over there? I try to zoom in. Okay, can you see over there? This dotted line, it was here. So this is previously it was the developing. So right now, as the market progresses, because it is not the end of the month, right? Okay, so the CPR, the pivot point, it is based on last month, okay, high low close. So when it comes to June, it will be based on May, we're at the high low close. So as of now, the high low close based on the formula, it is like that. Okay, so you can see that we are at about 5,002 level will be the pivot point. There about 5,002 will be somewhere around the pivot point, assuming that price stay relatively constant, okay, until the end of June. Of course, when June comes, then there will be a new confirmed CPR. So as of now, it is at about 5,002 level. Okay, agak-agak okay, as of now, 5,002. So which means that, okay, 5,002 level will be also a pretty 5220. Okay, just make it 5220. 5220 will be a pretty strong support level in the next coming new month in June. Okay, can so far? Let me try to remove this. Okay, can you just type 5,002 in the comments? For longer term investment, can look at the mix of seeking alpha and alpha spread. Alpha spread I've never heard before. Okay, seeking alpha, yes. Okay, thanks so much, Jonathan, for your contribution. So I'll take a look at the alpha spread. So Darius C, go see Milky Way now. Your chart's full of star. Yeah, that's right. Actually, it's pretty amazing for the Milky Way. So just from your naked eyes, the Milky Way is a bit fuzzy lah. But Jay actually brought his professional camera, SLR camera. So with a tripod, put it there, long exposure. And then it was pretty amazing. You can see the the Milky Way in a cloudless night over there. Okay, so this is the S&P 500. Okay, so back to the S&P futures over there, you can see that there's quite a number of star over there. So this is my star reversal signal. Potentially, okay, the market might reverse. Okay, again, it doesn't mean that the market will crash. It doesn't mean so. Okay, it just means that it could be a turning point in the market. Okay, so actually, if you see from the chart now, okay, the S&P since the late April zoom and rally up all the way until end of May already. So it has been quite overbought. If you take a look at the common indicator, for example, like the RSI and such, right, it is almost at 70% mark overbought level already. So it is actually not surprisingly, okay, if the market is going to have a pullback. Yi Yang say, welcome back to the humid island. Yes, after I touch down, go outside, want to take a taxi, wow, it's damn freaking hot. Okay, all right, so let me take a sip of water first. Oh, so what did I say? Okay, about the market overbought, right? Almost overbought, right? So this is the star reversal signal. So as of now, okay, my signal is showing that there could be a potential reversal over there, right now over there. Again, price could just chop around here and such. And Melvin, what's your thoughts on oil again? Same thing. Okay, later I'll go through with you. Okay, oil not so easy to trade. Okay, I mean that I get stopped out also in my USO, but okay, I'll share with you what I had in my position on oil also. Okay, so previously the S&P 500, prior to that, that was the previous star reversal signal. So in over here, somewhere around here, end of March, pretty quite spot on. Okay, the market actually came down. Can you see over here? Not so accurate. It could spot a turning point, but the market didn't actually go down a lot. It just kind of consolidation and then go higher again. Okay, and again, can you see that over there in late November, okay, there was also a star reversal signal appearing again. Okay, the market does not actually crash or have a very huge pullback. Instead, the market somehow consolidated for a while before heading higher. So you need to remember, we are in a bull market. In a bull market, okay, the path of the least resistance, it is actually just going higher. So which means that even though right now there is a star reversal signal here, okay, so again, don't expect that price would just crash down all the way like that. I'm not referring to that. I'm just saying that market might or could potentially, okay, have a pause over there and before heading higher, or maybe there's some pullback, okay, before heading higher. Okay, Mark said, "Wow, fantastic! I'll be going Perth with my family as well on Wednesday. Hope you have good. Any recommendation? Recommendation, as in what kind of recommendation? Margaret River. There's a lot, wine, coffee as well. So if you're going to Swan Valley, okay, you can go to this Yahava Coffee. Okay, Yahava Coffee, Yahava Coffee. You just Google lah. It's at Swan Valley. Okay, and then I went to this Careless Farm. You can also Google where they sell the fresh produce and also very nice bread and such. Okay, it is like alfresco farmers market, pretty nice. Just go and Google, okay, pretty nice. Okay, you have the chance. By the way, Careless Market only open on weekend, Saturday and Sunday only. Okay, all the wine place are not a lot of Singaporeans yet because not holiday yet, not school holiday yet. I went before the school holiday. Yeah, but there's still quite a number of Singaporeans now. Yeah, okay. Okay, where I go? Okay, where I stop? Okay, S&P 500. Okay, yeah. So these are the things. So this you have to be careful. But again, okay, there's some contradicting signal. Okay, all right. I'm going to show you the S&P 500 seasonal data. So actually, right now, late May, okay, to early June, okay, tends to be a good run. So this is the S&P 500, okay, seasonality without taking into context of the election year this year, okay, just from the past 20 years. So you can see from the chart over there, okay, the late May, okay, late May over there to somehow early June tends to have a run up, okay, for the past 20 years. Okay, but okay, for the election years, right, for the election years, okay, June and August are actually up 1.3% in election years. Okay, as I mentioned, right, June typically not good in a normal year, okay, but good in a election year. So this is the chart that I want to show you. Okay, summer rallies. This is from custom research from Ryan Detrick from Twitter X. So summer rallies are common in election year. So even though typically normal years June not so good, but in election years June actually is not too bad. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, July the worst of the 3 months, then August. Okay, so I show you this chart again. So yeah, normal years July is good. Okay, but in election year July still okay lah. Okay, but not as good as June. Okay, so with that, how are you going to reconcile? So there could be a star reversal signal, and then it tells you that election years it tends to be a pretty good month. So for me personally, it's very simple. Okay, I will follow the trend, okay, until it bends down. Okay, I mean that so which means again, like what I always mention to the SEI, the seasonal Vantage insiders, then your stock selection will be very crucial. It doesn't mean that the S&P 500, okay, maybe some of tech stock, have a pullback. It doesn't mean that some of the other stocks don't run. There could be some, mid cap, small cap, other sector stocks, other industry stocks that could have a good run, while the general market have some slight pullback. So the stock selection will be very crucial. Okay. Fly SIA for a full massage. Yes, actually I flew SQ. Yeah, I flew SQ. Yeah. It's quite amazing in a way that these the turbulence saga, right? Okay, from that flight from UK back to Singapore, that kind, right? Okay, so when I was returning back to SG, right, along the way there's some slight turbulence. So when the pilot actually announced that there's a turbulence, put on your seatbelt and all the people very quiet, were all rush back to their seat, put on their seatbelt, nobody is queuing at the toilet, everybody is just disappeared back to the seat with seatbelt on. Normally, you will see some angmoh, or some people just still walking around in their aisle, okay, like, waiting for toilet, even though the seatbelt on is still on, right? The sign is still on, right? But this time around, I didn't see nothing. Nobody, everybody is back to their seat, all scared already. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this is the things I'm gonna share with you guys. Okay. And another thing, okay, I want to share with you that market breadth could be a concern also. Okay, market breadth could be a concern. So this is the thing that I'm gonna share with you guys. This is the DP gallery, which I always share with you guys over there. Okay. So this is the DP gallery chart. Okay. Again, I'm not saying that the market is going to crash, okay, or have a like 10% pullback. I'm not saying that, just that market could pause, okay, or maybe have some slight pullback, and this could be some turning point. Okay, other stock, okay, might still move. So this is the thing that I'm going to share with you. This okay, market breadth, okay, percentage of stocks above their 20 days, 50 days, and 200 days MA. So you can see that, I try to zoom in over there. So you can see that while the market actually heading higher, okay, heading higher, the indicator over there is actually heading lower, okay? There's a divergence. Can you see that while the market actually goes higher, okay? The percentage of stocks above the 50 EMA actually goes lower. Same for the 200-day MA goes lower as well. So which means that, not a lot of stocks are making, new highs, that kind of thing. You get what I'm trying to say, okay? Even though the market goes higher, but lesser stocks are above their 50-day moving average. So this is one part of the market breadth. Another one that you can see from this breadth chart is actually this net new 52 weeks high. If the market is really, really strong, okay, there'll be more and more stocks making new high, more and more stocks making new high. So you can see over there, during this period of time where the market just kept going higher, you can see that the new highs just also generally, okay, it went higher. Can you say generally it went higher over there? Okay, so you can see over there while the index is making a new high over there. So can you see over there what is the new high saying? Okay, it is actually making lower high. So again, this is also one thing that it could be a concern. But again, we won't know, okay, until the sell-off come. The market can still, continue to grind higher, okay. I'm not asking you guys to really, just sell everything now. You can still hold on to your position. You still can do a long trades, okay. Long trade, I mean that you still can buy, swing trade position, but not too aggressively. What I'm trying to say is that you need to be aware of the market condition, the market breadth. Don't be taken by surprise, okay, when the market suddenly have a sell-off and you come and cry, say, oh, why the market suddenly have a sell-off? No, I thought the market is very bullish, okay. Some of the signs are there already. You just need to be more careful. At least it gives you some warning, okay, that the market could turn anytime. Okay, so if you're holding position, long position, take some profit off the table, do not be so aggressively and such. Understand what I'm trying to say or not? Okay, if you understand, just type yes in the comments. So don't tell me that, hey, wow, Alex, why suddenly sell off? I mentioned to you the market breadth could be a concern, right? Okay, but again, I keep repeating that. It doesn't mean that you cannot go long. You still can go long. There's still some opportunity, but just don't be too aggressive. Okay, just don't be too aggressive. Okay, so right now there's 190 people in the room. Please give me a like, share, and comments. Liking some love. Give me some like, share, or comments. Liking is free, doesn't cost you money, but it does tell Facebook and YouTube that you want to see more of our content in the future. Okay, can keep some cash in case market drop. That's right. Okay, so don't be too aggressively. Right. So this the thing over there. So I want to share with you guys over there. This is seasonal in focus for the seasonal Vantage insiders. Okay. Okay. So I think there are a lot more people, almost close to 200 now. Okay. Just I maybe some of you guys SVI did not read your email. Okay, just to let you know, I'm holding this SVI Connect Night. So it is exclusively meant for you, seasonal Vantage insiders only. So it's going to be held on 7 June 2024, 7:30 to 9 p.m. Yeah, so you should have received my weekly Monday video update in today afternoon, late afternoon. So in that post itself, you should find the link to register for this event. So basically, it's just a gathering for the SVI to connect, to learn, to network, to share. And at that event, the event itself, I'm going to share new stuff as well. Okay, how to also maximize your insiders data as well. And there'll be also lucky draw. I know it is a June holiday season right now. So for those who can come, please come. If you are away from holiday, never mind. Okay. I will try to do a webinar sometime later, but I don't know the date. So if you can come, please come so you can get the first-hand knowledge. Okay, I'll be sharing new stuff at this gathering event. Okay. All right. Ken. So yeah, this is the seasonal in focus. As I mentioned, I've already shared to my SDI. I just shared one or two to the general public. Okay, so the Invesco lucky draw will win. Similar to the one that you won the book. Okay, I will do a spinning wheel again. Quite fun, Yeah, I'll do a spinning wheel again. Okay. All right. So this is the Invesco Dynamic Building and Construction ETF. They are the data that I have. It is actually PKB. Okay, PKB. Okay, so the data. Okay, let me share with you the data. The PKB. It is actually from 28 May to 10 of June. Okay, for the past 10 years. Okay, 90% of the time it went up. Okay, so this is PKB over here. So this is the PKB chart over there. So this is the Invesco Building and Construction. So you can see that as of now, it is holding at the CPR level there. So generally, you can see that it is in an uptrend. Okay, and then kind of a range right now. So let's see whether in the coming weeks or so, it can continue to go higher. Okay, again, I'm not saying that it will sure go up. Okay, but keep it in a watch list. How you want to enter, how you want to do it, it is entirely up to you. But for the SVI, I already shared with you the trigger and such, right? Okay, whether there's a watch and reason and such. Okay, so please refer to that video. And as I mentioned, this PKB, another very similar one, it is actually ITB. So another similar one is actually ITB. This is iShares Home Construction ETF. So before I flew, I actually shared with you this stock analysis, right? Stock analysis site, right? So you can go search for PKB. At least you know what is the components stock in this building and construction ETF. So head over to this stock analysis. Okay, just enter PKB. All right, then holdings. So these are the stocks. These are the stocks. Okay. Right, for example, Lana, DR Horton, Home Depot, and all this stuff. So this PKB is more equally weighted than ITB. So you can compare. Compare this ITB over there. ITB. Okay, home construction. Can see that actually PKB outperform ITB lah. Okay, so can see that the top 3 stocks for top 4 stocks okay constitute a lot of weightage for ITB really. DR Horton, Lana Corporation, Pewter Group, okay, NVDA. So this is the construction and building ETF. Okay, and alternatively, you can go to ETF.com. You can just search for PKB. It is the same. Okay, just that I find that stockanalysis.com it loads a lot faster lah. Okay, so you can go over there. You can see that it looks pretty slowly over there. Okay, now let's wait for it to load. Okay, this is one of them. Okay, another one that it is actually not too bad. It is actually industrial XLI. XLI. This is the sector ETF, right? Most of you should be very, very familiar with the sector ETF, right? XLI over there. So once again, you want to know what is the component stock, you can go to stockanalysis.com, just type XLI, industrial sector fund over there, the holdings, the top one, okay, like GE Aerospace, Caterpillar, Honeywell, Eaton, okay. All right, all these are very familiar company, a lot of them. This is the industrial stock over there. So this is the XLI. So the XLI, let me find the date. Okay, I'm referring to the seasonal SVI data list as well. So XLI, okay, XLI, the date it is actually from 28th of May, okay, to, okay, surprisingly it's the same, 10th of June also, okay. For the past 10 years, 90% of time, it is up. Okay, so this is XLI. XLI, can say industrial is really, really strong. Okay, since the start of the year. Okay, go up now, consolidating. Okay, whether it can go higher, it is to be seen. So, but this is based on what the seasonal data it is actually telling us over here. Okay, these are the 2 I mentioned freely to the public. Okay, all right. So later I'll go through gold and oil as well. So this is the SVI. That's the latest one that I mentioned to the SVI members over there. So yeah, all right. So you can see that actually before I flew, okay, I actually did a very quick update while I was still in Perth. Okay, you can see that previously I mentioned about Nvidia, Semicon, XVI. In fact, my last Facebook Live before I flew, I mentioned about this biotech XVI, right? Okay, so Nvidia SMH is doing not too bad, right? Nvidia, you see, Nvidia members site over there. Okay, how many of my members are actually bought into Nvidia? Just type NVDA in the comments. Okay, all right. I don't know how you hold up, but personally, I stick to my rules. So when I first entered, I think it's somewhere around here. Okay, so when I go higher there, my reward to risk ratio, it is actually 1R. Okay, which means that if I risk $100, I get back $100. Okay, if I risk $1,000, my profit is $1,000. Okay, my risk. Because I don't like to hold through the earnings. I don't like to hold through the earnings. Okay, even though I told my SVI members that my gut feel is telling me that, you know, Nvidia could be capping up, okay? All right, but at the end of the day, I never hold through the earnings. I exited. So happy with the profit 1R, that is fine. If I hold through the profit, I think maybe about 3R or so. Okay, 3R or so. But yeah, but it's still a good trade nevertheless. Okay. So again, prior to that, before I flew, okay, I think 1 or 2 weeks before I flew, I mentioned about the SMH Semicon. It was in the previous, it was in the previous post. So this is just a recap. This was just a recap on what I mentioned during Perth. So Semicon it also did well, right? SMH, okay? SMH. So Kenneth, so you enter into both NVDA and SMH, is it? So SMH, okay? No gap, no gap because it is ETF. ETF seldom gap, okay? All right, so, you know, it just, you know, went up all the way. You should have a very big, good profit, okay, depending on where you want to take profit. So for those who from SVI, you enter into SMH, just type SMH in the comments. Okay, anybody enter into SMH, okay? Just type the semicon or some of the semicon stocks you source out on your own from the SVI data. You can also just put SMH in the comments. So XBI was the one that I mentioned last 2 weeks ago before I fly, right? I said that 14 May to 21st June. Okay, we are still in the midst of this seasonal favorable period now. So the XBI over there. Nobody enter into SMH. Okay, XBI. So when I first mentioned, okay, it was somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. So before I fly, okay. So in fact, actually, the market do have some profit for you to take as for XVI Biotech. Okay, all right. The reason why I put a dotted line there is because, okay, it is a very standard resistance level over there, okay, a standard resistance level over there. Okay, all right. So it was a support, you know, turn resistance level over there. Okay, so yeah. So actually, if you actually exited, you should get about 1R profit, okay. But don't worry, I also haven't exited, so I'm still holding on to my XVI. Okay, so of course price came down. You know, maybe the feeling not so good, but I think that's fine. Okay, I think my stop is somewhere, I think somewhere around there or what. I'm not too sure, but I'm still holding on to XVI. So we shall see how the market goes in the coming days or week or so. So this is XBI. So this is what I actually, you know, update my members over there. You know, some of the things I share. You know, yeah. So these are the things. So yeah, in case you want to know what I did the previous one, yeah, this is what I did. Okay, so that stock in focus. Previously I was a bit bearish, so I in fact have some DKS. Okay, some Dick Sporting Good. Okay, for a shorting opportunity. Okay, so this is DKS over there. Okay, DKS. You see, oh, actually went a lot lower. Went a lot lower. Okay, hey, yeah, I really exited already. It was a good, pretty good profit for me. I think 1.5R for me. Yeah. How many of you actually entered into DKS? Just type DKS in the comments. It was mentioned. It was mentioned in the. It was mentioned over there. Can you see? Start April 30th. April 30th. April 30th. April 30th is actually here. Vertical line over there. Okay. Just go down all the way. Okay. Hey, nobody. I know. I'm sure somebody have lah. I mean, in the comments, I know somebody put DKS or what. Anybody have DKS or not? Oh, I shorted. No, really? Or you're too shy to share? Anyway, yeah. So this is DKS. Talking about gold and silver. Okay, I'll just go gold and silver. Okay, let's talk about gold first. Gold first. Gold. In fact, gold right now. Even though previously I said that, you know, generally the market, you know, might, you know, range or going down forward, not the most favorable period until July, right? Okay. But from now to maybe early June, there could be some long opportunity over there. So, you know, this one, I don't keep it a secret. Okay, you can just go to equity clock, okay, and just search. Okay, but of course, if you want to know the exact date, okay, only I'll provide the exact date. Okay, yeah. Not many places provide the exact dates. Okay, equity clock gold over there. Yeah. So I know my strength. Okay, there are a few seasonal data provider, all have their pros and cons one. Okay, all right. Some give you dates. Okay, but they do not give you some outlook or analysis. Just pure data. Then too much data, you do not want to do. Okay, for me, I give the dates. Okay, and also share with you the analysis. What are some of the things that I'm keeping in my watch list? So you have a rough gauge. Okay, what you should be looking at for the coming week or so. Okay, so you can see that gold over there. So I try to zoom in over there. So you can see gold. All right, so towards the end of May, this is based on past 20 years lah. It doesn't mean that price will do exactly the same. Okay, but I can see that somewhere towards the end of May, okay, to early June, there could be some slight bullish moment in gold. Okay, and right now for gold, it is supported at the CPR. And for the SVI member, in fact, this Monday video that I just sent to you in the afternoon, right? I mentioned certain thing about gold, right? Okay, certain ETF about gold, right? Okay, not the GLD, okay, for the in case you are wondering, for the public, not the GLD. For the SBI member, you know what to do. Okay, go look out for the ETF and take a look. Okay, for the gold, can. So clear on gold. If clear on gold, just type G in the comments. Okay. And then for oil, let me see. Oil. This is the crude oil future. So as of now, the crude oil futures it is up about 1%. Yeah, so the futures is still running, even though the US market, it is not open today, not trading today. For crude oil, let me take a look at my data over there. Crude oil. Yeah, so for crude oil, it could, by right, it is the time, okay, from May, okay, to now should be heading higher. But, in fact, it didn't fall, okay, but it's still going sideways, okay. So the seasonal data hasn't really failed us yet, okay. But, moving forward, okay, based on the data, it could be more tricky to trade, okay. So, yeah, but generally, okay, it should continue to go until end of June, okay. Of course, price could still range for a while, but, yeah, but seasonal data wise, okay, based on historical data, it should, okay, potentially, until the end of June. That is end of June, it is somewhere around here. Like end of June, it is here. Okay, so maybe you can just range go higher or such. So for me personally, previously I entered into USO, okay, the ETF oil. I get stop out lah. All these are very long shadow. Okay, I get stop out. This is a USO over there. So I don't mind telling you, because trading, you cannot be just win all the way one. So there'll be some losses. So yeah, I guess stop out. I think somewhere around there. So I forgot already. But yeah, I guess stop out. Okay, this is for oil. But okay, I have another position in oil that is using options. So I also traded the options futures options on crude oil. So for the USO, okay, for the USO, I actually sold a put vertical call for, I think my strike is about 73 and 72 thereabout. So for the advantage of using futures options is that you can sell very far off the money and you still can get pretty decent premium. So if you are selling stock options, okay, or ETF options, right, you cannot sell too far away. If you sell too far away, you don't have much meat for the premium. So for this, okay, I just left about 20 plus day, okay, and right now it's still doing pretty good. So, just collecting a premium on that. Yeah, so this is another position I took on the, sorry, this is crude oil futures, sorry, yeah, crude oil futures, yeah, 73, 72, thereabout, yeah, yeah, yeah. Clear so far? Any question? So I covered gold, I covered oil. Okay, I covered some of the things that I'm looking at. Okay, biotech previously. Okay, I talked about the seasonal in focus, the PKB, okay, or ITB, okay, industrial. These are things that I'm looking out for this coming week or so. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Go through HSI. There is HSI. How come every week is HSI one? Okay, I don't really trade HSI, but you know, yeah, I mean that it is bullish, right? Bullish, right? But now undergoing a pullback lah. So you can see that you know the HSI, the developing central pivot range, developing central pivot range over there. You can see that okay. So developing central range, okay. It is trying to stay above the CPR, which is still developing because the June haven't come yet, right? It's not June yet. But I can see that, you know, because it went up so high, okay, in May. So the CPR level for the coming next month is actually somewhere like that. And the market is trying to stay above that. Okay. All right. So you can see today is up 1.17%. Hang Seng, yeah. So today is pretty good. So it could be a good pullback. So, you know, if you are looking for long-term position, swing trading or position trading, you know, that could be a pretty good pullback. Again, entry method, you could use a wash and rinse pattern whatsoever. So as of now, you can see that there's actually a wash and rinse pattern over there, okay, in Hang Seng. Okay, if you add in my usual pivot point level, not this one. Okay, you can see that it is at the S1, not S1, R1 level support area on the Hang Seng Index. Will you consider this wash and rinse? This is a wash and rinse. This is a wash and rinse. This is just a entry trigger, okay, taught by Bini. So this is a wash and rinse trigger, okay. But again, whether you want to take it or not is up to you. I mean, you never know how the market will perform until it is over, right? So, you know, you don't have to take, you know, you will not do anything. So you have to take somewhere. If you want to take, you can take, okay. We don't know how it go. Then set your stop loss, up to you to decide where to put, okay. But typically, you know, for swing trade, I set 1.25 ATR method, ATR stop loss. Okay. This sort of question very difficult to ask there. Can long HSI or not? Let me check my data first. Hang Seng, okay, seasonal data. Actually, can you go to equity clock and check also lah? Actually, yeah. So by right, based on seasonal data, Hang Seng Index, it is in the right favorable period until somewhere towards the start of June, somewhere around maybe early June, that kind of period. Okay, then you know you want to be a little bit more cautious. Okay, where the seasonal start to be weaker, that kind of thing. Okay, I hope that answer your question for Melvin and also Darius. See, now you know why I ask HSI every. Okay, semicon stock. Okay, Shah is asking semicon stock OXY. So Klonglo is asking OXY. So I'll just go through OXY. This is the Occidental Petroleum. So okay, so based on the daily time frame, it doesn't look so good, but you need to put into context for OXY. It has a very strong rally previously, so it was now doing a steeper pullback. So as I mentioned previously, if you have been following me also, if you never mind, nowadays I actually like to look at the 2-day time frame with the chart. So you can see that actually it is still generally okay. So if really price, you know, do come down, okay, then this flat area support S2 level, flat area will be a very strong support level at about 60.60 lah, okay, 60.60 thereabout lah, okay, thereabout 60.60 will be a strong support for OXY. Okay, as of now, if you want to ask me or can buy or not, I won't be buying now. Okay, there are other better stocks for me to go long. Okay, so I won't be longing OXY. So it's not the favorable period and such. Okay, and also like there's no entry trigger for OXY. Okay, Shah is asking semicon stock. Any particular stocks you have in mind or not for Shah? So as I mentioned just now, right, SMH, okay, which I mentioned during the SVI, it is just going up all the way. So if you're holding semicon stock, most likely, you know, you should be pretty profitable. Okay. All right. Any questions so far? Just a very quick recap over there. Okay. So S&P 500, okay, as futures, there's a star reversal signal over there. Okay. Potentially, it could be a turning point. Again, we will not, I'm not saying the market will crash, but, you know, be a little bit more careful. And also the market breadth is signaling, you know, not so strong a market underneath, but individual stocks, okay, can still go higher. Individual sectors, individual industry can still go higher. So you need to be pretty selective in the stocks that you want to enter. So Wei Lun is saying that QCOM all-time high, okay. Okay. Yeah, all-time high, fantastic. Wow, this one a bit scary. Lady is asking, can you look at Baba? Baba I have. Baba I have lah. Baba is more for long-term position. Okay. Baba I have. Yeah, but you know, Baba right now, it is undergoing like HSI law, undergoing a pullback. I'm not so worried. But overall, for the Chinese market, I am based on price action itself, I'm pretty bullish. Okay. Based on 2-day time frame, you know, price are coming down and go higher. All right. Okay. So for crypto, Ethan is asking crypto, how's your baby? Your baby also, how many months old already? Should be quite big already, right? All right. So Ethan, so somebody else also asked about crypto in SVI. So I forget about this. Let me try to search on Bitcoin. Let me give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Let me try to find. Oh, 7 months. Okay, growing too well. Oh, that means very chubby lah. Okay, almost can walk already lah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, crypto. So I wanted to share is this link over there. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments lah. Okay, over there. So it was published last year. Okay, so this is based from 2010 to 2013. So you can see that actually, you know, April, May is not too bad. Okay, April, May is not too bad. Okay, June, July, August, September, you need to be a little bit more careful lah. Okay, these few months or so. So you can see that for crypto, Bitcoin, this is for Bitcoin, specifically for Bitcoin. Okay, can you see that Bitcoin, you know, for May to June, okay, from after that, not too bad. It's heading higher. Okay, it's heading higher. So moving forward, okay, you need to be a little bit more careful. I'm not saying that it will crash. You know, it could be undergoing some, you know, pullback and such. Okay, it could be ranging for a while, you know, and such. Okay, or come back a little bit at time. But if you're talking about based on past historical data, okay, October onwards, okay, in line with the stock market, you know, the Santa Claus rally, okay, that will be a time that maybe you could be more aggressively going long. Okay, right now you need to be a little bit more careful. Okay, of course, right now something that's in play, it is also the Ethereum ETF, you know, whether it's going to get approved or not. So that could also lead to a surge in the price. You know, I don't know how the market react because there's a fundamental news. Okay, people are awaiting this Ethereum ETF to get approved. So it could be again, you know, sell the news, okay, when the Ethereum ETF is officially launched. So you need to be a bit careful on that. So it's a bit more tricky because, you know, this ETF is, you know, in play right now. Okay, yeah, it could, you know, just jeopardize the, you know, the seasonality a little bit. Okay, can understood so far, right? Can everything okay? All right, so I think that's all for today, about 1 hour or so. Okay, I think just nice. I think the things that are covered, it is there. So for the SVI member, please register for the gathering section as I said. Okay, please go to the post that I posted today in the weekly Monday video update. The link is inside. Okay, can? All right. Yeah, so it's already up already. So it could be, you know, when it officially launched, right, it could be sell the news. Okay. All right. So with that, I thank you so much. If you find value in today's session, right, just type value in the comments. Okay, just type value in the comments. I really appreciate that. Okay, please give me some likes. Okay, share and love as well. Okay, I'll just wait for you to post it before I end the session. Okay, please type value if you find today's session useful to you, interesting to you. Like for example, Simply Wall Street useful to you. Okay. So with that, thank you so much for staying with me until about 11:30 p.m. So tonight, market is not open. Have a good rest. So we will continue tomorrow. Let's go again when the market opens tomorrow. Okay. With that, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys again, you know, next week. Thank you and bye-bye.